You know, they've always said that we should always march to the beat of a different drum. So I've never taken an angle shot like this, but this is my snare drum. Pearl, Chad Smith, Red Hot Chili Peppers. They're not sponsoring this, but if you guys ever want to give me some tickets, that'd be great. Ladies and gentlemen, special edition here at Pasión. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm doing something so out of the ordinary, but I wanted to show you guys, the reason why I want to do this is because I want us to understand going back to basics. So these are Vader drumsticks, my favorite drumsticks, and I hope, for those that can't see it, so I just wanted to kind of share with you guys the importance of like getting back to basics, right? As we get into this new year, it's always cool to go back to the fundamentals. And that's kind of like, I haven't played a drum set in 2 years. I think what's crazy is that when we think about this drum set and the way that we play it, first of all, you gotta take these off, but there's like something really cool when you can kind of play. And in the basics here, when we really think about it, is understanding that there's always, and we're gonna go 4/4 count for those that are, connoisseurs of the music, you know what I'm talking about. But 4/4 count, the first thing you learn is on the hi-hat. So we got a hi-hat, we got a snare drum, and we got the kick. So ideally, when you do a 4/4 count and we think about life, is doing the simple steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's hard sometimes for us to just start with basics. We see what the world is presenting through social media. We see some of our friends that, yeah, maybe they are ahead of us in some areas. But when we have to get to the basics of mastering the fundamentals, we want to rush. And ideally, we shouldn't. We need to learn to feel the beat, right? So ideally, when in drums and in music in general, a drummer should always know what's known as the fat back beats. And what that means ideally is you're playing in the pocket and only in the pocket. So it's just kind of like that 1, 2, 3, 4. But in this case, when you bring in the snare, it's kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's the thing, and I do apologize because I didn't mic this. This is all like impromptu, but I kind of wanted to show you that when you're kind of playing 2, 3, 4, and then you put in and you start kind of piecing the things together in life, you kind of know that like it kind of comes with a sequence, right? 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get that kick, right? And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are the odd beats, right? So on a 4 count, on a simple beat, the 1 and the 3, you're gonna have the kick. Then you gotta bring in what's the snare drum. Now again, I'm not playing loud, I'm not mic'd up, but ideally you would want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, now I'm going ahead of myself. So now you're going 8 notes, right? 1 and 2 and right. But ideally, the beauty is that when you're kind of putting it together, 1 and that sounded pretty good. I think the cool thing about this is that whatever you're doing in life, if you're a dancer, if you're an artist, if you're a musician, maybe you lead a youth group, maybe you lead a church, maybe you lead a multi-million, billion business, whatever that looks like, remember that you have to start somewhere. Be good at the fundamentals, because as you add it all together, it allows you to really understand the rhythm and the flow that allows you then to be the soloist when the timing is right. Every song, depending what genre, always has that key solo, but that solo is only key when you know when to play. So my hope is, and I didn't even give you guys any kind of introduction, here at Pasión podcast on a Friday, we look at cultura, we look at faith, we look at conexiones. Today's about conexiones. How do we connect all of this in order to get to the next level? So my hope is that as you do that, right? Me being Noan El Boricua, I'm learning. This is something I want to get back into the new year. But in the meantime, during the holiday season, we hope you guys can continue to support. We've been trying to get Havasol to that 25,000 mark. We do have someone that's willing to match us to make a total of 25. So we're already halfway there, but we hope you can join us. And remember, if you do a donation of 25 or more, I'm gonna throw a shirt for you. You choose the color inside and we go from there. But other than that, remember, master the fundamentals. I'm probably cropped out, but I clearly needed to use a wide angle shot on this one. So for all those photographers and creatives, my apologies, but it's okay because I'm trying to learn the basics. So you guys, como siempre, que Dios te bendiga. I hope you guys just enjoy this holiday season and, be careful. Like I've heard lately in Spanish, feliz fiestas. And like my abuelita says, and I already said it earlier, but like she always says, que Dios te bendiga.